to go with the waffles and chicken, we're gonna have green beans, but we're gonna put bacon grease over top of them and some balsamic vinaigrette, just kind of in keeping with the whole taste and motif of the chicken waffles.
Yeah, ha, ha, ha.
Okay, so the chicken's been getting a milk bath so that it can soak up and get plump. You can use almond milk or whatever milk you prefer. And then this is our flour and mixture. We'll post the recipe later. And then here's our nice hot pan of olive oil that we will actually cook our chicken in. Okay, now our chicken's been turned over many times in the flour mixture, and we're gonna just put it into the pan and we'll fry it all up. Okay, so the way to tell when your chicken is ready to turn is looking at the edges. And if you like your chicken kind of dark and everything's cooked all the way through, then you want to throw the edges right along here to get really dark. If you like it to be done in the center, you definitely want your chicken done in the center, but you want to be light, then as soon as these edges and things like this start getting golden brown, then you're going to flip it. Okay, so if you're like me, sometimes you don't have all the ingredients you need to make a meal. In fact, if you're like me, that happens most of the time. So case in point, we have no baking soda and we do not have buttermilk. So Google is your best friend. Search on the internet and you find out that if you put in 3 teaspoons of baking powder for every teaspoon of baking soda, then that's the equivalent of baking soda. And you can take 1 cup of milk and put in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or distilled white vinegar, and you get buttermilk after about 10 minutes. All right, so we're making waffles. So the first thing you do with waffles is you get all your dry ingredients together. Your flour, your salt, your baking soda, baking powder. As we mentioned, we have no baking soda, so we used the extra baking powder. And now we're gonna get our wet ingredients and mix them all together. And that's what we call a monstrosity. Okay, so now we're beating the eggs into the sugar and butter mixture so that we can then start to add our homemade buttermilk. Just want you to be able to see it. Homemade buttermilk, curdling very nicely.
Lack of instructions, very unclear.
Yeah, you can pause. Okay, so now we're adding the flour mixture a little at a time to get all of the eggs and all the batter mixed in. And then we're gonna do the same with our little homemade buttermilk here. Add it in a little at a time. See, it's nice and clumpy. It's already started curdling. That's going to interact with the baking soda and the baking powder chemically to make the waffles nice and fluffy. Oh, okay. So here we got our waffle mix, and now we're gonna pour it in. So we already have it heated up, and we sprayed it. So now we're gonna pour it in.
Yeah, if you guys couldn't hear over the music, it's a waffle maker. You've been to a hotel, you flip it. Easy.
Turn it over. I kind of filled it up a little bit, but we got drip
You're cleaning
tray,
that
so I will. So we turn this, flip it over, and we wait for that to turn green.
Amazing magic. Be safe.
So we started our waffles about the time the fried chicken flipped. And of course the green beans went in first, so now it's all ready together and all nice and warm all at once. Well, we've got our green beans with bacon grease and our waffle and our fried chicken. And now we're ready to dig in.